Today we'll be looking at a fantastic Horns playset that is designed to make your superstar produce for you like crazy on offense. This is a great play, and yes, it is a money play, so let's check it out today. Now, we're going to set it up as such, so you need to learn this to know how to set this up properly in game. As always, make sure you go to your coach settings and have it set to all of those. If you want detailed explanation for this, check out my previous 2K tutorial. I would have explained it on there. Now, the play itself is from the Denver Nuggets playbook, so go to your game plan and change your playbook to Nuggets. So this applies to online and offline. And once you're there, get out, make sure you go to assign plays and go to the superstar of your choice. And in our case here, it's going to be Kevin Durant. So we're going to give him the 3-point play as his top priority. And you can see the quick 2-4 horns gift is the play we'll be running, the fantastic horns play I'm talking about. This is a 6-option play. So let's take a look at option number 1, where the handler gets the drive. So you see I've called the play for KD here, and let me pause it right here for you and you can see the setup. So it is a classic horns action with 2 of the shooters on the corners, the center in the right elbow, and the guy you've called the play for is going to be in the opposite elbow, in this case the left elbow KD. He's going to come up and set the pick. So in order for this to work, and if you're setting the play for your perimeter superstar, be it a point guard, shooting guard, or small forward, you are going to need a power forward that can shoot. Not necessarily freeze, but he needs to at least be able to take a mid-range. So we've called a play for KD, and by design, he's the one's going to come up and set the pick for the handler. And like I said, this is option number 1. So the handler drive is there, take it. The horns action being spaced out on the corners on either side does open up this driving if you have a good enough handler. And this is a great play to call after you get scored on. You see in both instances here, I'm calling it after being scored on. Same thing for KD. He sets the pick, different side this time, no matter. Take the drive, handle the drive. Sometimes having a perimeter superstar set the screen is very beneficial throughout the course of the game, so make it easier for your teammates. Now, let's take a look at option number 2, where it's the fade 3-pointer, and this is going to happen for the person you call the play for. So once again, like I said, great play after being scored on. I've called it again, quick 2-4 horn skip for KD. He's going to set the pick, and you can see the Spurs try to trap Russell here, so KD pops to the top, and because it's Kevin Durant, swish bomb. So this is a great counter to a trapping pick and roll defense, especially if you have a point guard who is doing great on penetration, not at picks. So here it is again, the Spurs trap. He did a nice bounce pass to KD. That is once again straight on dead eye. Now I want to take a look at a slow-mo here. I just want to remind you, the read here is that if you see the trap, make sure you kick it back out to the guy on the top, so your superstar or the guy you've designed to make this play for. So this is how you beat a lot of traps online and offline. Now obviously, if they don't trap and take away the drive and the pop, there's actually option number 3, which is hand off to one of the corner man. So check it out. This is gorgeous. This is what makes this play so good, because of this third option. So if they take away the initial drive and they also don't give up the pop, that's excellent defense. But this third option with the hand off and the guy coming out the corner, you see, you give it to him. Center sets a off-ball screen for your superstar. He gets another screen. You kick it around back to the shooting guard, side to side action. That is sweet. Alright, now there's also option number 4. Because of the nature of the handoff out of option number 3, where if they don't trap or they stop the drive, you can actually also flush the handoff guy. And by flush, I just mean once you see the handoff come up, the handoff man from the corner come up, hold triangle or Y on Xbox, and that handoff guy is going to cut straight to the basket. So you see, we use the ball screen, great defense, we flush the handoff man, that pane is still open because you're shooting for that. It's easy points. Now, if you're like, well, I don't want Randy Foy to get the handoff flush, actually. I want Kevin Durant to get the handoff flush. Now, in this case, it's not going to work if you call the play for KD, because whoever calls it for sets that initial elbow screen, right? So, but if you want to handoff flush KD, that's fine. You can give one of your point guard or your 2 guard the play. So in this case, 2 guard, because Kevin Durant is a small forward. So I've given you see there for Randy Foy, I've given him the quick 2-4 horns gift. So here I'm going to begin the play calling it for Randy Foy. So you can see I've called the quick 2-4 horns gift for Foy, and he's getting into the elbow. So he's going to be the guy setting the screen this time. He sets the screen. This makes KD the corner man, as you can see. He's going to come up for the handoff. And now we're going to flush KD, even though Randy Foye is open. We just like Kevin Durant more. Tim Duncan is too slow. Easy dunk. So that is glorious right there. So make sure you, if you want to flush the superstar out of the handoff, call it for the other way. That's how you do it. Let's take a look at option number 5, one of my favorite in this playset, hammer time. So once again, we got scored on. So I like to call quick 2-4 horns gift when I get scored on. Not the only play, but it's my go-to. So we take the drive, there's nothing. We don't flush the handoff. We just wait it out. We drive into the corner and we kick it to the opposite corner. There's a hammer screen. Kevin Durant. Ooh, that's awesome. I want to show it to you one more time because it's so gorgeous. You don't get it all the time, but well, once you get it, man, damn. So here I have running it with the Bucks. Quick 2-4 horns gift. I'm calling it for Middleton. Nothing there. We don't hand it off. We don't flush the hand off. We dribble it to the opposite corner. I see that. Hammer screen. Oh, that's wide open in the corner. Side to side. Love it. Alright, final option of the day, okay? Option number 6, the high flush. So this is designed for your handler to succeed. Instead of doing anything, just pass it to the guy setting the screen. Flush the handler. Because of the spacing of the court, and if you've been doing all the other stuff, they just don't expect this, right? Especially against humans. This is very sneaky, but very effective. If you run the quick 2-4 horns gift with one of his options, you just hit this quick hitter. See, this, I'm not even going to the screener. I'm going to the opposite post to the center. Still works. I love that. Sneaky and effective. Now make sure when you're running this quick 2-4 horns gift that you are using Warriors motion cuts as your half court set. So you want to do this because like this play is great. 6 options, all of that, different options. But sometimes this doesn't work. See, I'm trying to go for a flush here with the post. It doesn't work. So you're going to need this Warriors motion cuts as your base offense because it still spreads the floor with pick and fades and pick and roll. So if the quick 2-4 horns gift don't work, make sure you break right back into your Warriors motion cuts. Not so much using the freelance branches. Let's just run pick and rolls or pick and fades within Warriors motion cuts. So you get the spacing you need so the defense is still, you know, like running around, breaking down. Here, I'm calling quick 2-4 horns give again for KD. I'm going to go to Steven Adams, the opposite elbow. I flush it, there's nothing. Kick it back out, work it back to KD. The middle pick and roll, as I've taught you guys all year from Warriors motion cuts, is always going to get you something good. We got KD there on this. We got Foye there on the skip pass. Switch ball. Now, one little quick note. Against the AI, the handoff flush, which is again option number 4, is overpowered. The earlier clips I show you, those are legit. They're like actual basketball cuts that work out good. Like Kawhi did the other day in real life against Golden State between Kawhi and Boris Diaw. That was kind of like a flush. But these kind of flushes where it's like out of the handoff, when it's not working so nice looking, like Danny Green should have took that. That's cheese. Like Danny Green, as a good defender, will always put their hand up. Like if you play basketball, you know. Someone cuts behind you and you expect the pass to come in, you don't have to look at the pass and just stick a hand up. They can't pass it. But sometimes the 2K AI forgets to do that, so this makes the handoff flush OP in a way. So if you don't want to run it this way, don't. If you don't mind, then that's up to you. To each his own, but I do love this horns give 2-4 play. Here's a summary, just previous clips you've seen, so just see the pace of it. It's got many options and you're not stuck in anything, right? You're making this read. If you use the screen, there's no trap, there's a handoff. Don't use the handoff. Go to the opposite corner. You know there's a hammer screen. If it's open, kick it. If not, you can break back to your Warriors motion cuts, pick and roll. So it's all about reading and react, and that's always the best kind of plays. Like this is not Dreamcast, this is not 2K9. You're not going to call a play and run the basic option over and over again hoping it will work, right? Defense is a lot more advanced now. It's not going to happen. If you want success in 2K, you're going to run plays like these, high quality play like this. It's not every play in the playbook is this high quality, right? So I'll find it for you. But when you do see it, make sure you run all the options available to you. And if you don't want to cheese, then don't. And if you think it's okay, not so much cheese. It's just I wish the defense plays better because it's not like zigzag cheese. But on the handoff flush, it's kind of OP, so don't use it against AI. Against human, it's fine because they're supposed to put their own damn hand up. So as always, thanks for coming by. I'll see all of you next time. Oh, and quick note, amazing offense coming up this weekend. You all love it, I promise. All right, see ya.